Hello, everybody. This is Pastor Dean, and this is 5 Mesmerizing Minutes. I'm sending this program to certain people today on Facebook Messenger, and the reason I'm doing so is because I am depending upon you to send this program to somebody else. And I would like to have it go viral around the world because it's that important. I'm going to be reading from Galatians chapter 2, verse 20. So I'll be picking certain people out on Facebook Messenger, and I hope that you'll be good enough to take this 5-minute program and recommend it to somebody else, and we'll see record listenership this week. Now listen to me. The problem of heroin addiction in the United States of America, the world, is at all-time record highs. This is such a cancer on the church. It is such a cancer, and as far as humanity is concerned, it is a mental cancer. Addiction is awful. Addiction is a form of actually, what you're doing when you're addicted to, whether it be alcohol or heroin or any drug, you're replacing God with something that man made. That's a false God. Now, I believe that the gospel is so powerful that it can take the worst alcoholic, the worst drug addict, and turn that person around. No other man can do this. Only the gospel of Jesus Christ can do it. No rehabilitation program can do this. Only the gospel of Jesus Christ. Why? Because it says in Galatians 2:20, when you give your heart to the Lord Jesus Christ, when you give your heart to Him, and you can do that right now, especially if you're addicted to alcohol, cigarettes, anything that you'd like to give up, you're addicted to, and it's kind of created of a false God. You see, you were crucified with Christ. It says in Galatians 2:20, I am crucified with Christ. Nevertheless I live, yet not I, but Christ lives in me. And the life which I now live in the flesh, I live by the faith of the Son of God, who loved me and gave Himself for me. That nicotine habit, that alcohol habit, that heroin habit, you can leave it tonight. Leave it. How? By depending upon Jesus for one more minute. Lord, give me 60 seconds of sobriety, 60 seconds of peace from drugs, 60 seconds of crack cocaine, and then you go the next 60, and then you go the next 5 minutes, and then you go the next hour, and then you go the next day. God, Jesus Christ, will personally, if you give your heart to Him, will personally take care of you. I promise you, this is the truth. I've delivered this message to so many over the years. And right now, as I speak, I feel the Spirit of the Lord coming upon you and others. You are going to get rid of a habit you don't like by giving it to Jesus right now. The gospel is that powerful. You see, you're a new man. When you give your life to Jesus, your old man has been crucified. I know one man who was addicted to alcohol. He went off of it for 25 years. He tried to go back on alcohol in a weak moment. And do you know what God did to him? made him practically throw up at the smell of alcohol. He totally lost his taste for it. I know some people who can't take crack cocaine anymore because the Lord has put such a distaste for that whole process in their brain, they just can't pick it up. Jesus will take care of you. He's the only rehabilitation program you need. I've delivered this message to many people, and trust me, it works. Galatians 2:20, I am crucified with Christ. That old man is gone. That old man is dead. Give your heart to Jesus right now, and you too can say, I am crucified with Christ. This is Pastor Dean. Now pass this program along. This is Pastor Dean for 5 mesmerizing minutes.